As Christ guides me through the next chapter of my life, it is extremely important for me to always remember that God will be alongside me. I recently discovered this quote by Crystal Evans. You do not have to be afraid of the unknown. It is the unknown only to you. God is well aware of where you are and every step He's asking you to take. Which reminds me that God will always be with me at all times. I have faith that He will be holding my hand as I learn how to grow into my young adulthood. If I were to describe my faith in one word, it would be boundless. My love for God will forever be infinite, and I try to base my life around knowing the boundless possibilities of His love. As I am going into high school and the next stage of my life, I look for God's hand and am ready to let Him guide me through my faith, academics, and service. Academics is a very important area in my life that is included in my everyday routine. In my 9 years of school, I have felt God's presence while He has guided me in the right direction, along with giving me the blessing to be able to attend Catholic school. Throughout my Catholic school life, I have experienced exactly how strong His love is by being a part of this amazing community that teaches God's extraordinary capabilities. I have learned how great my life can be as long as I depend on God. In my many accomplishments academically, I have picked up one main necessity in my succession, and that is to remember that God is always there for me when I need Him most. He is guiding me every day and helping me excel in school and develop a great mind. However, the time when I feel the most guidance academically is when I'm having a hard time. Whenever this happens, I ask God for inspiration and comfort so that I'm able to focus on the area in which I'm struggling to overcome my stress and my challenges. God calls us children to look out for one another. He wants us all to be happy in our everyday lives, and for people who may be less fortunate to be blessed with someone who is willing to help. This is why service is so important. God will always lead you in the right direction when you help those in need. Mother Teresa once said, "A life not lived for others is not a life." Kindness and charity is such an important part in being a good Catholic and overall good person. However, I can recall many times when people have done acts of service for something in return, but that is not what service is about. God guides me in my service by giving me the resources to be able to reach out and help those in need who need kindness in their lives. God has taught me that He made all of His children to be equals, and no matter how poor or rich, everyone deserves to know that they are not alone. From the moment that Jesus was born, He brought unity between those of different classes and brought them together as one. He wanted the shepherds, the poor, to feel like they belong, and to bring the kings, the rich, to help Him build a world filled with love. Jesus was born as a servant so that He could serve God and show us that to be a king, you do not always have to have anything materialistic, but all you need is a kind heart. As a child of God, I believe that He is telling me to help those who need it most and to be selfless. Most importantly, God has guided me in my faith throughout my whole life and will continue to hold my hand as I enter my high school experiences. Since a young age, my faith has been a crucial part in my life and has gotten me through many rough times. As a child, I didn't see God as much as I see Him now. He guided me closer and closer to Him every day when I prayed every morning and night. At 10 years old, I lost my cousin and felt as if no one in the world could make this awful situation bearable for me. So I looked to God for guidance. During this time, I had never felt as if I knew God as much as I did in the start period of my life. This experience completely took my faith to a higher level and helped me to feel like I belonged right where I was. From this moment on, I learned that there is nothing
I thank Sienna for that very heartfelt essay. I also would like to thank the three children who spoke at our Masters last weekend when we launched Catholic Schools Week: Kate, Luke and Annie. They were from the grades above 5th grade, 5th, 6th and 8th I think, particularly on Saturday and Sunday. And also we had another child who spoke about her faith at our prayer service earlier this week.